Have you ever wondered how can one embrace frugality amidst the allure of a luxury world? Picture this. On one hand, we have frugality, a lifestyle that values simplicity and mindful spending. On the other, there's the glitz and glam of luxury, enticing us with the promise of comfort and status. But frugality isn't about deprivation, it's about making intentional choices and finding joy in what truly matters. Now let's consider the societal pressure to maintain a veneer of luxury. It's a relentless beast, isn't it? The latest gadgets, the flashiest cars, the swankiest vacations, they all seem to scream, "You need me to be happy." But the truth is they often bring a hefty price tag and an even heftier strain on our personal finances. So where does that leave us? Well, it's a balancing act, really. Understanding the balance between frugality and luxury is the first step towards financial freedom. Now, how do you navigate this luxury world with a frugal mindset? Well, the first step is understanding the importance of budgeting. It's the financial compass that guides you through your expenses, showing you where your money is going and helping you plan for where you want it to go. It's not about restriction, but about gaining control over your finances. Now, conscious spending takes budgeting a step further. It's about making mindful decisions with your money. It's not just about buying less, but about buying wisely. Every purchase should be considered an investment, be it a necessity or a luxury. Ask yourself, is this item worth the price I'm paying for it? Will it add value to my life in the long run? Speaking of value, let's talk about value for money. It's a common misconception that frugality means always opting for the cheapest option, but value for money is about getting the most bang for your buck. Sometimes it's worth spending a little more on a quality product that will last longer, saving you money in the long run. Let's move on to daily expenses. For groceries, consider buying in bulk and don't shy away from store brands. They're often just as good as the name brands, but at a fraction of the cost. Plan your meals around what's on sale and in season, and don't forget to use those leftovers. When it comes to utilities, little changes can make a big difference. Turn off lights when you're not in the room, unplug appliances when they're not in use. These small steps can lead to big savings over time. And lastly, let's talk about transportation. If it's feasible, consider cycling or walking instead of taking the car. Not only is it good for your wallet, but it's also great for your health and the environment. If driving is necessary, consider carpooling or using public transportation when possible. Remember, frugality is not about sacrificing your happiness, but about making smart financial decisions. With these practical tips in mind, you can navigate this luxury world without breaking the bank. But how do you stay content while practicing frugality in a luxury world, you might ask? Contentment, my friends, is not about having more, but about appreciating what you already have. It is about understanding the difference between wants and needs, and recognizing the value in what we possess. In a world that constantly urges us to want more, to buy more, to be more, contentment is a subtle art. It's about realizing that happiness doesn't come from the latest gadget or the fanciest car, but from within. Cultivating contentment is an ongoing process. Start by practicing gratitude. Appreciate the small things, the everyday pleasures. Take a moment to acknowledge the good in your life. Then learn to let go of the things that are not serving you. Detach from the need to keep up with the Joneses. Remember, contentment doesn't equate to complacency. It is about being at peace with what you have while striving for meaningful growth. Contentment, my dear friends, is the ultimate wealth. So what's the takeaway from all this talk about frugality in a luxury world? We've explored the paradox of affluence, understanding that wealth doesn't equate to happiness and that the most fulfilling things in life are often free. We've touched on practical tips for frugal living, demonstrating that it's possible to enjoy the finer things in life without breaking the bank. We've also delved into the art of contentment, acknowledging that true satisfaction comes not from constant consumption, but from appreciating what we already have. The key is balance. It's about knowing when to splurge and when to save, and understanding that the value of experiences often outweighs material possessions. This journey towards frugality in a luxury world isn't about deprivation, but about making thoughtful choices that bring true joy and satisfaction. In the end, it's not about how much you have, but how much you enjoy that truly matters. That's the essence of frugal living in a luxury world.